Hello, Apex History students. This is a short review and overview of how to complete the history writings, which some of you have had questions about, or maybe this is your first foray. So let's get started. Why do you do writing in history? Say, isn't that just memorizing a bunch of facts and taking quizzes? Well, history is much more about thinking about it, learning from it, applying it to our lives, understanding current events. So it'll help you understand those facts. It'll help build your critical thinking skills so that you can understand why things happen the way they do. It also helps us look at it from a personal perspective. Maybe you are part of a group that has been impacted hugely from history. And of course, the other item, which a lot of folks don't like, is that the North Carolina schools actually require writing about history to develop those skills. So this is why we've added this standard. The journals and practices, which is what you'll be doing, are a required part of your course grade. They don't take a great amount of time, and you don't have to have taken advanced English courses to do them. So what will you write about? You'll write about the topics that you just read or studied about. You should read these carefully in the writing assignments, and that will give you a perspective of what you'll just write about. And these are only for you to compare, contrast things, express your own ideas, and so forth. And so what do you complete? Anything marked practice or journal. Again, we're not doing discussions. And finally, how do you submit it? You'll save a copy of the assignment. You can download the assignment, or I can send you copies with links and save those to your device, fill them out, and attach them to an email or through the messaging system in Apex to send them to me. Do the work as you go in the unit because you don't want to forget the material. So here you'll notice that you have the overview, study, a quiz, and then a practice. So the things that you did in the overview and the study and on the quiz will help you do the practice. If you wait till the end of the unit, you may forget some things, which if you do them when they're fresh, it'll make the assignment much easier. But if you choose to wait till you take just before you take the unit test, you can do that, but just know that you might need to spend a little more time reviewing. So here's a sample from the actual lesson, and this is U.S. History 1, and you'll notice that it has 4 pages of items for you to look at. In this case, you're looking at charts and interpreting them, and this is a very important skill. Those of you who've taken TABE know that that's on that test. And you'll see many of these regardless if you take more history classes or in your future career classes. You may see these charts and graphs and things that you have to interpret. You go to the little target item. If you click on it, it'll give you an opportunity to download it. And you'll read the assignment and fill out the questions using both what you have on the screen and on the item, the assignment sheets that you'll be filling out. So let's go through a typical assignment. So I've copied these questions out. This is Unit 1.3.3 practice. It says you're exploring maps and charts. And these would be the questions that you would answer. And it says 3 points. That's 3 points per item. And I will be checking to see that you've completed those. It's basically look at a chart or look at a map and answer these questions. They're very basic, but it'll help you learn again how to do those well. And then it's going to have you write some paragraphs. And again, these are points that this is just to help you prepare. The final points will come when you write the paragraphs. So if you fill out these little fill in the blanks, it'll give you some basic structure, outline, notes, if you want to call it that, to prepare your paragraph. And remember, a paragraph is a collection of complete sentences. All right, so now you're going to put those together in your paragraph. If you use your notes and the information after having gone over the assignment, you'll be able to write that rather quickly. And remember, a paragraph is several sentences not just a single item. If you write a single sentence, you most likely won't be able to cover the material that it's asking you to write about. Assignments marked journal give you a chance to use your imagination. And so here, let's look at an example. It says pre-writing, and it says, who were you? So the assignment was to imagine being someone on the Trail of Tears. And that could be, most likely would be as if you were one of the natives being forced to move. And you could tell it from the point of view of a woman, a man, a child. Any of those would work. And then it says to list some ideas about your character's experiences. And you might think, well, what was it like? And you may have to go back and review, the circumstances by which the Trail of Tears natives had to walk in this terrible journey. And then it's going to have you write a paragraph. So anything in the pre-writing, and this is just a couple of the questions, will help you prepare the final writing item. And there are about 2 or 3 writing practice journals items for units 1 to 6. So in each one you'll see 2, maybe 3. And as you do them, send them to your instructors. And what you do is you save each item to your device and then attach that completed item to an email or through the Apex messaging. And most of these assignments are just a paragraph, so you could actually type the final paragraph or question answers into an email and send them directly to me without being an attachment if that's easier to you. But please mark the items, what lesson it is you're sending me, and your name, so I'll have that as I grade them. And then I'll use the rubric that the Apex program provides and enter a grade in the gradebook. And what if you didn't do the assignment correctly? You say, well, what if I got a really bad grade? So I could get 20 points and I only got 5 and I don't like that. You can always ask me to redo. So check your grade. If you don't like it, you can send me a message or email and say I'd like to redo it. Or you can ask me what do I need to do better. And we can always get together and talk about these as well. But whatever you do, don't panic. This will be a great way for you to build your skills. Keep that in mind. You want to finish the course, yes, and you'll have plenty of time to finish the course. This does not add a lot of extra time to your coursework, but it will be important skills for you as you matriculate into other programs or training or in other courses, whether they're seated, whether they're online. This is important for you to do this work. And please, if you have any questions, contact me by my text number or email, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you have about these assignments or just to send you the assignments. So good luck, and thanks for watching.